Coalition. Lagos follows due process. Commissioner replies Obi. Tinubu was frontline June 12 hero. Abiola's son replies Lamido. 2027 coalition promoters are political IDPs, says Tinubu. Ofili still representing Nigeria. Olopade. After 31 years, federal government hands over houses to 1994. The Punch. Let's move on now to the leadership. Party registration. Coalition faces huddle over name clash. Disruption loom in oil gas sector over helicopter landing fee. Kwara Cabinet OK's returns of public properties as Harmony Holdings winds down. 4 out of 10 undergraduates are into drugs, as according to a report by the NDLEA. Pollution. 14 million tons of plastic obstructing world's oceans annually, according to Minister. IBB seeks strong voices to defend northern interests. Running mate. I will do whatever president wants in 2027. Barrow. FIRS scrapped as Tinubu signs 4 tax bills into law Thursday. 11 PDP NWC members fault Damagum over Anyanwu's return. NEC meeting cancellation. I am impressed with ongoing infrastructural transformation in FCT. Tinubu. Let's move now to The Guardian. Edo government denies obtaining 100 billion naira loan facility. Amid weak social services, states stake nearly 200 billion naira on renovation. And there's a breakdown right there. 3 states may spend 122.7 billion on office renovations in 3 years. States to spend 22% of budget on health, education. 6 trillion naira allocation to 2 critical growth sectors. Governors may dip hands in capital votes to fund vanities. Those are the riders. Over 90% of FX liquidity outside formal banking sector, ABCON claims. Federal government to hold manufacturers, importers responsible for plastic pollution. Nigeria can't make progress without efficient civil service. Alake. 17 soldiers killed in Niger as troops foil attack. New tax regime on the way as Tinubu signs bills into law today. Obedience. ADA. 108 others apply to INEC for registration. Minister seeks alignment of military training with national security objectives. Damagum PDP NWC on warpath over Anyanwu's reinstatement. NEC meeting. All this and more on the front page of The Guardian. And let's move on now to The Nation. Battles rages over Anyanwu in PDP. NOA hails security agencies for arresting Benue attack suspects. Tinubu to sign tax reform bills today. Ekiti. Osun governorship polls fixed for July 20, August 8 next year. Nigeria, Brazil deepen economic ties. Screening, auditioning, exercise for Miss Niger Delta NDDC anniversary edition concluded in Rivers. Coalition promoters are politically displaced persons, says Tinubu. Defense headquarters to deploy 800 special operatives in troubled states. Ex-NNPCL CFO denies arrest by EFCC. And our final stop is the Daily Trust. Tinubu to sign tax reform bills today. Party registration, ADA, obedience among 110 applicants. That's according to INEC. Running mate, I'll do whatever Tinubu wants in 2027. Barrow. PDP, 11 NWC members disown Damagum, reject Anyanwu's reinstatement. PDP chieftain, son, shot dead in Kwara. Landmine explosion kills 4, injures 10 in Bornu. 5 arrested over death of 2 Kano youths. How kidnapper was arrested after Abuja victim identified him in broad daylight. I won't support Tinubu if he drops Shatima, Sheikh Jinji. All these and more on the Daily Trust today. Time to get to your reactions. We are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there to be a part of the conversation and join the show live. You can also send a WhatsApp message or call these numbers 0700 951 0000. That is 0700 951 0000 and 080 95 97 4869. On WhatsApp, the number is 080 9993 0137.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
Kalibredin da ya ce abun mamaki.
na layi za a dawo maka da har kashi 10% na abin da ka saka ko kuma biya nepa DSTV ko StarTimes domin a dawo maka da kashi 3% nan take a Smart Cash. Kar ku bari wannan gara basa ta wuce. Sauke manhajar Smart Cash a yanzu ko a latsa *939# don farawa a yau. Akwai ka'idoji da sharuɗa.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe, original 3.
This is Nigeria Info.
Thank you so much for staying tuned. 6:31 right here. Time to get to your reactions right now. I mentioned that we are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there to watch the show live and be a part of the conversation. Let's take some of these messages coming through. Also, Francis and Amani, good morning. Thank you for the compliments. And he goes on to state, for Nigeria to be better again, all hands must be on deck. May God help us. Good morning, Ahmed Ibrahim. Wanchuku Kennedy in Okwato says, the passage of the 1.4 trillion Rivers budget by Senate is totally unacceptable, undemocratic, and unbelievable. If they can pass such a cumbersome amount for approval, then what is the amount budgeted for the country? Indeed, Nigeria is not due enough to be independent, is what he says. Muazu Junla Sisi Tinubu to sign tax bill today. That is to say, we are yet going to pay more. Let him sign what will benefit ordinary Nigerians on the street, is how he shares his thoughts. All right. Thank you very much for being a part of that. You can send your thoughts as well to the WhatsApp platform, run through some messages, and then go on to the phone line to recall. Remember, you would have 90 seconds as soon as you get through, and also ensure that you move away from your device. Good morning, Fitzgerald. It's freezing here. How are you at the office at this time? I'm here. Thank you. For Tinubu and his opponents, if it's not paying them attention, why mention them? They've already got under your skin, and to those cheering, let's keep things real. Better late than never. At long last, Nigerian government to give 1994 Super Eagles the houses promised to them by federal government of Nigeria. Hope they'll also fulfill all the promises that they have made in the past, is what Farouk Umar in Kumasi, Ghana shares. Let's get to you now. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, gentleman Itodo. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, sir. How are you?
I'm doing fine. This is Abokar calling from Google. I greet all the callers, all the listeners, and esteemed and contributors of Nigeria Info. We hope the passage of the tax reform bill will not escalate suffering and transfer burden to the including masses, because I don't know the objective of this tax reform bill is not to boost revenue generation for the government. And already this government is most enriched with the withdrawal of fuel subsidies. But the downtrodden people, the citizens, ordinary citizens, are not feeling the gains. We are all going through the pains. So unfortunate. And for anybody information, Tinubu cannot be associated with June 12 struggle. I challenge anybody to bring out a past newspaper that ran during June 12 struggle.
All right.
That cover Tinubu action with actualization struggle of June 12. Never.
All right.
He was apparently a shadow member. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Right, there various conversations have come out of the thoughts shared by Sule Lamido regarding the current president's push for democracy and June 12 into a couple of days ago, and various groups have come out to share varying opinions as to whether or not that is true and what is the way forward to that. Even the presidency, through its spokesperson, has reacted to that as well. Let's get to you. Good morning. Yes, sir. Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning to the last caller, Mr. Waka. Good morning, sir. Good morning to all Nigerian Info family, all the petrol. This is Adeomi Daniel calling. 17 soldier kill again in Niger. I think.
That's the headline, sir. Yes.
Yes, thank you. I want to ask, what is going on? It's like a monkey hand is inside soup. Why is it that all these pack boys, they are always winning military guys? That you and I will see, will be afraid. Look at all those small boys that are into this crime, all these bandits, all these terrorists that they call bandits. If you check them, they are just a young boy. Where did they learn, or where do they train that they are even perfect than military? It's like all these senior officers their hand is in this, their hand is not clean. You may use allegedly, but it's getting out of hand. Every time you will hear that they kill 70 soldiers, kill 20 soldiers, and nothing will happen. The next thing you will hear, you will see that they tell you that they pardon them. Gombe or Yobe, they are planning to pardon some terrorists now. They will pardon them. Where will they keep them? All the ones they pardoned before, where are they today? On the issue of Rivers budget, yesterday when I was talking, people misunderstood me. You are supporting Tinubu. That's how we are in Nigeria. I want to ask, how many senators raised voice or left the chamber when they are passing it? When the issue of sharing email come to every one of them, how many senators rejected it? When I said yesterday, Ziki, all these people, they know what you want to hear. Jay Usani was when he was in APC as a senator, when he told us deodorant and disinfectant. Everybody called a good comrade. Immediately he jumped back to APC. He gives support his friend, Tinubu now. He became a bad man. That's
all right.
what I'm telling you. All these people are the same.
All right.
In Nigeria, we should wise up by ourselves.
All right, there with me. Thank you. Let's get to you. Good morning. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, Itodo, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm fine. Trust your night went well.
Yes, it went well. Thank you very much for asking.
Yeah, how are you? God will bless you for your comments. Most especially on the issue of the 17 soldiers that was killed. Honestly, I don't want to believe my ears that it happens in Nigeria. Honestly, I'm not happy with that news. That news alone has navigate every other headline this morning. 17 soldiers killed by terrorists in Niger State. It's a bad news for Nigeria. Do you know the multiplier effect of that? Meaning that 17 families have lost their breadwinners. Parents have lost their son. Wife have lost their husband. Children have lost their father by bandits. No, this is terrible. It's a disaster to Nigerians. One soldier cannot even kill ordinary citizen. One citizen in Israel kill. It's a problem. It's a war. I don't know what is happening with the military hierarchy. What is the problem of the federal government? Where is the Tucano jet that we bought? Where are the equipment to just finish all this monster in the bush there? Honestly, I'm not happy with this news. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ojo, the next president, for sharing your thoughts. And regarding that incident, is confirmed by the military. Many bandits and soldiers are feared dead in a gunfire exchange that happened on Tuesday in the Kwanan Dutse in Mariga local government area of Niger State. And the bandits were said to have attacked the military base at Kwanan Dutse, a few kilometers away from Bangui, the headquarters of Mariga LGA. Now, the army confirmed the death of 17 soldiers and many others who got injured in that incident. And the spokesperson said immediate reinforcement from the Kotangora military barracks forced the bandits to retreat. He also said that the bandits rustled cows, boggled shops, and carted away food items and valuables belonging to the locals. Let's run through some of your messages on the WhatsApp platform. Comrade Chris Eziocha in Madala says, 17 soldiers killed in Niger State while some terrorists were arrested. How do we pardon and reintegrate these terrorists that go about killing and maiming others? Benue killings still fresh in our hearts while we are busy campaigning for 2027 elections. Where lies the humanity in ours? An elder Bosun in Yanya says, on PDP matter, I don't know the forces behind their decisions. If not, how will someone who has only between now and August in office and you are still asking for his removal that may attract another round of court interpretation? They continue to help their enemies succeed. Bankin Wuse too says the vice president talked of Tinubu's program being one of the boldest in Nigeria's history, but this is exactly the reason why we need development plans that run through different governments so that no government overreaches or spreads itself too thin. All right, and putting much pressure on the masses because of the great expenses. Government must learn to moderate its expenses to allow for the citizenry's convenience, is how he wraps up his thoughts. Let's get to you now. Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
Good morning, Nigerian Info family. I remember humble self of Bakar Ali Ketini Pekin. I'm calling from PW Kubwa this morning. Itodo, I'm not happy. The story you just read now does not add up to me. Look, we are no longer fools in this country that we cannot read in between the lines. The bandit boggle shops, according to what you read.
Yes, sir.
They rustle cow and still engage military. Come on! We are not fools. We are not fools, Itodo. We are not fools. They boggle shops, rustle cow, and still engage military. One thing is missing, and Nigeria know what is that. There was no engagement. There was no engagement, simply put. Because there's no way they will be boggling shop and still engage military. There's no way they will be wrestling cow, moving with those cow rustle and be engaging military. Please, these guys are becoming emboldened. If they can attack a military base, what will happen when they enter a town? This thing should be stopped. The era of looking for blood money through insecurity should be stopped. This thing is spreading like a wildfire. Honestly, everything must be done to stop this. I'm not happy this morning. Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Mrs. Obeza. I live for Buhari.
Welcome.
It's raining, so if people, if you are coming to Buhari, come with your umbrella. We don't have where you can manage to hide because of rain. Finally, after 25 years plus, they've issued the keys to the house under renovation to the coach that led our team in 1994. I want to sincerely say it's a good one from this government. However, when you recognize somebody, try and fulfill it on time now, at least immediately. This idea of promising that I will give you this and to stay long, it's not encouraging. I will now use it to talk about people that will go on retirement. They should pay them early so that they will settle early. Because if we must fight corruption and what have you, we need to check all these things. So 25 years, I don't want to blame this government. You see, where do you even start counting from? But going forward, once we give award to people, if there's anything attached to the award, give them. And that's all I have to say.
All right.
A lot of people are really commending the government in this regard. Finally, on the issue of insecurity, just as my brothers have been saying, it hurts to even talk about that. Our soldiers will just go like that. I want to appeal to the system. They are gone. The family they left behind, take care of them. It's not like tomorrow they will not. Oh my God. The voice, thank you.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. 6:44 right here. We're going through the headlines and getting your attention to some of these headlines that have your attention this morning. And you can join in. We're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. Sabo Gagsawa says, until the president returns to Benue and asks how many suspects have been arrested before they were able to go after these perpetrators and make the arrest. Now soldiers have been killed in Niger. God have mercy on Nigeria. And Mohammed Usman Salim says, let's pray for the president. May he succeed. He seems to be one of the best presidents Nigeria has ever had. Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
I'm not calling from Niger State. It's a good one that federal government have fulfilled their promises. But do you know that Rashid died out of frustration? That young man died out of frustration. You understand? Even there is no money to treat this young man. They're just looking at him, this man just died. You understand? After the whole sacrifice they have made to the country. And for 17 soldiers killed. My brother, when will this thing stop? We are just saying it as if we just normal thing. But if this thing comes close to you, you know that it's not easy. And if you continue happening again, as the federal government of Nigeria, they don't fight these things with multitude of soldiers. They fight these people with machineries, the drums and the rest of them. You understand? In America, only two soldiers will finish these people. They should just wake up from that slumber. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Donatus. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Nigerian. Good morning, Nigerian. Good morning, Itodo. This is Asalam from South. Let me start from all these our gallant soldiers that are killed in Niger State. Well, by the grace of God, they are so rest in peace. They fight for us, then do good. May God guide them paradise. And may God take care of their children and their other family that they left. Yes, then try. May God bless their families.
Good morning, Nigeria Info. My name is Kenneth Wosu, calling from Guarempa. Please, Nigeria Info, I'm asking that tell the government of our president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to pay local contractors in Nigeria. Local contractors in Nigeria are being owed since they finished their job in 2024. This is down 6 months now. We have submitted all our papers, everything. We are not being paid. We borrowed money from bank, from institutions, and most of our property have been gone. They refuse to pay workers, they refuse to pay contractors in agencies, ministry, and parastatals. It's not good. How do they want us to survive?
All right, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts right there. Well, the federal government recently announced plans to clear outstanding payments to contracts who have duly completed verified projects across ministries, departments, agencies. In a press statement that was shared on Tuesday by Director of Press and Public Relations, Office of the AG of the Federation, the government said only contracts awarded through due process and executed according to specification will be honored. So maybe you want to follow through right there and, do the needful. Hopefully you get paid in good time. Let's get on to more of your voice notes. Good morning.
Good morning, Deacon Itodo.
Welcome.
This is Chukwudi listening from Southeast Abia State. Terrorists killed 17 soldiers in Niger State. Itodo, in the history of Nigeria, I know how soldiers used to act and react, even for Southeast here. For you to tell me, say maybe terrorists kill 17 soldiers without bringing the terrorists, at least 100 of them down. I no believer. What I want to talk now, let them invite all the soldiers, collect their data, their phone, check their activities. Because for my own observation, it's like we have more terrorists inside the military than even terrorists were there for bush. If you the Wakana, I think say now you and your fellow soldier the Waka, you know we not say they follow. The terrorists just disguise itself as a soldier. They follow you. When you reach for road, they go attack you now. Because it say maybe you are a member now, you are there free. Person where there behind, call your own fellow soldier, go attack you, kill you people. So they should collect their data, check them one after the other. Because the way they kill soldiers, I don't think if na bandits, maybe na some of their members, these guys call themselves as soldier and they are not soldier. Kill other innocent one. Well done.
Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Nigeria Info. My name is James. Dropping a voice note from Kuje. Insecurity, and 17th Army was key in Niger State. What is saying to a big country like Nigeria? The only solution that I seen on this insecurity is that let Nigerians, DSS, let them investigate all our security agencies, ranking from the major general, major general, even DPOs of all the stations. Investigate to start from their members among the personnel, the young ones among the personnel. What do you think about your guys in office? I think the detail will be reviewed. Good morning, all.
All right, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts right there. 6:51. We've got some time to run through some of your messages. You can send it to 080-9993-0137. Laji Abbas Ida says someone is so desperate to become Tinubu's running mate in 2027 that he has pledged loyalty not to the country but to Tinubu himself. That alone is a serious mistake. In fact, if Tinubu asked him to give up his own family for the ambition, would he? That is rather not loyalty, but unfair, unreasonable. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Men say I am a saint lost in politics. The truth is, I am a politician trying my hardest not to become sand." Gandhi reminds us that politics should be about values and service, not blind ambition. A true leader puts the nation first, not personal gain, is how Laji Abbas Ida shares his thoughts. Do you think there's anything wrong in loyalty to somebody who was there for you while you started your career, or do you feel like there should be a limit as to how you bow and bend to their rules and demands of you? Moving on to what Wale Fatunla is saying, no matter how loud the revisionist gets, President Tinubu was not among the frontliners heroes of June 12 struggle. The real patriots, Gani Fawahimi, Beko Kuti, Femi Falana, Olisa Agbakoba, Dele Momodu, and many others risked everything while some fled. President Tinubu, but John Oyegun and others left Nigeria until Abacha died. Nadeko opposed Nigeria, not specifically for MKO's mandate. History must be put straight to avoid unnecessary narrations, is what Wale Fatunla shares as his thoughts. And Chris in Airport Road says, I'm pained and pissed this morning. Nigeria has anti-gun laws that prohibits us from owning firearms when bandits and castle rustlers have sufficient weapons to wreak havoc. It is laughable when our military officers are lost almost daily. Guns might be illegal to an extent, but they employ us to get ourselves ready to fight back when attacked. If they can boldly engage the military, then we are at the mercy of these bandits. We need to look inwards for solutions till the government gets serious, is what Chris ends his thought with. And coalition of selfish interests, these politicians have always had a way of deceiving the electorate, is how Oludade Abiodun begins his message. Once they grab power, they bid the people who voted for them bye-bye. The suspended killers in Benue must also go the route, or the arrested killers of Benue must also go the route of those that they killed, is how he ends his thoughts. We need to wrap up in a bit. But let's run through a few more messages, shall we? It's unfortunate what happened to our soldiers. How long will these fatalities continue? The number of deaths could be more than that. My advice is to seek foreign help. Collaboration is what Elder U.S. Woody in Niger State shares. And Magajo in Airport Road, 17 soldiers killed, boggled shops, rustled cattle, and escaped to where? Where are these bandits? Are they spirits? Where are they presently? Niger State is in the middle belt and such bandits escaped. Something is wrong somewhere, is what Magajo shares. And Yahaya, the head boy, good morning. The bloodshed in the guise of insecurity, may God help us, is how he ends his thoughts. Let's go on this breather. When we come back at 7 o'clock, we'll get into the lead for today.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
This is Nigeria Info.